To learn to stretch your hair without heat is a hack that I feel like every natural hair person should start practicing. Yes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. In today's video, I'm coming to stretch my hair with the African threading method. It's the easiest. No, I don't want to use easiest because it's quite stressful, but let me use the word safest. Yes. That one, you don't have to take certain precautions so much other than the other methods where you need to take lots of precautions. The other methods here, I mean using or stretching your hair with heat. Yes. So first of all, you have to make sure your hair is well moisturized, that is, it has enough leave-in and butter in it, so that, because stretching the hair means you are trying to dry it off. Yeah, so if it doesn't have adequate water or leave-in and also oil or butter, it's going to dry. Like, you will not even see the point in stretching it in the first place. So make sure that you have adequate moisture in your hair before you start stretching your hair. So it depends on the length of your hair. I mean it depends on how fast you want the stretching to dry. For me, I like to do it in smaller sections. Some people like to just divide their hair into 4 and just stretch it. I am not like that, or I don't like that way. I like to do it in smaller sections and then stretch it so that it's able to dry faster. Yes. And also when stretching it, I tend to leave some spaces in it, which is mostly unintentional, but then this method works well for me. So when you are done stretching, when you are done wrapping the thread around your hair, you leave some at the bottom. Yeah, if you can see what I'm doing at the tip. I leave enough room so that, I'm not tying the knot just at the tip of my hair. So I rather tie the knot at the tip of the thread, yes, not my hair. I hope you are getting it. So yeah, just wrap it all around your hair like you see me doing this video and allow it time to dry. Yes, you can decide to allow it days to dry. Sometimes just overnight and you're okay. So while you watch me stretch the hair, I like to talk about some advantages and disadvantages of this method, and also advantages and disadvantages of using heat. So you're looking at the advantages of stretching the hair. Yes, it's safe. It's very safe because it's safe. You're in control of whatever you are doing to your hair. No heat is included. It stretches the hair well. It gets the job done. Not perfect or prim and proper, but then it's able to stretch your hair enough for you to do whatever you want to do to your hair if you want to style your hair. So talking about the safetiness, how safe it is, this is the best option. The disadvantage, I don't want to really call disadvantage, is that it's time consuming. Trust me, you to sit down and do this over and over and over and roll this around your hair is not a joke. So it's time consuming. So do it when you have time. Yes, that is the main disadvantage that I like to talk about. And another disadvantage is if you don't do it well, you end up cutting your ends. Yes, because some people tend to tie the knot at the end of their hair rather than leaving some space to tie the knot. So if you're not careful, when you are taking it down, you end up cutting the ends of your hair, which is not recommended. So this is one disadvantage of this one. Now, talking about using heat on your hair, the advantage is that it's quick. It's very, very quick. It's quick. It's convenient because you don't have to be looking for thread and scissors. You just have to get your blow dryer and just blow dry it and you are good to go. The disadvantage is that you need to take several precautions. One precaution is you need to use a heat protectant. You need to make sure your hair is well moisturized. And you need to regulate the heat, because sometimes if you don't regulate the heat, you may not like the outcome. If you regulate the heat, you know that, okay, you're in control of however your hair is coming out. But then if you don't regulate the heat, my dear, you will not like the outcome. Yeah, so this is one disadvantage. Another disadvantage is that if you don't regulate the heat well, it can break your hair. It can make your hair very, very light. Yes, it rips off the moisture in your hair so much that you finish your hair is stretched and you don't like it, especially if your hair is not strong or healthy. You will not really like the result. Now, I hope you have learned some things between the two. So you have to weigh the two options. Which one is more convenient for you? Look at the texture or the type of hair you have. Sometimes using the heat is better because you may have very thick hair, and using heat is really, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you don't have thick hair like me, doing the African threading method is your best bet. Before I finish this video, let me just chip in this. If you are looking for herbs to use to grow your hair, I have drafted 20 different herbs you can use to grow your hair, and everything is linked in the description in this video. You just have to go there, and I've tagged it 20 different herbs you can use on your hair. It's actually 20 powerful herbs you can use on your hair. I also have other ebooks you can purchase, and then we go ahead together. Let's enjoy some music and I'll come back at the end of the video. after stretching it, I just go ahead and go to bed. Yes, that's my pretty little girl trying to come into my video. So I left it under my wig for 2 good days, and this is the day I'm taking it off. So this is when we see the result, if I stretch my hair well or not. Yes. So if you are a stay-at-home person, you can just leave this and walk around with it. It's completely fine. But if you go to work like me, you just have to, put something on your hair to cover it up. Not because you're feeling shy, because of course, what I did this on my hair, it doesn't really look nice. Not even about people saying bad things, about me feeling confident in myself, the threads and all that. But if you feel good about it, that's really your choice. So I just take down the hair. You could see how easy it is. It is very easy, but it's time consuming. And note that I didn't tie the knot at the end of my hair. I left some thread and then tied the knot there, guys. My hair was completely dried. It was very, very well stretched. Yes. And it's very good to, do this while your hair is detangled. Before you stretch your hair, make sure that it's well detangled. So when you're done stretching it and you are opening it, it's so easy. There's not going to be any knots, like nothing, because you have done the homework, you've done the important thing. Yes. So guys, this is the result of me stretching my hair. If this is something that you prefer to using heat, why not just go for it and you're going to like it. Yes. After this, I just styled my hair, did a simple hairstyle, so that I don't just let the hair shrink here. But if you don't want the hair to shrink, you can just twist it up and then you are good to go. But if you leave it like that, it's natural fussy hair. It's going to shrink back into its previous state. Yes. I hope you have learned something in this video. Do well to massage the scalp with some hair growth oil if you have. If you don't have, just quickly make some for yourself. If you're in Ghana, I can deliver hair growth oil to you. Just let me know in the comment section. So guys, this is me stretching my hair, and I hope you like this video. Let me know if this is the option you're going for, if you want to stretch your hair, or you're going for the heat option. I'll see you in my next video. Do well to subscribe to the channel if this is the first time you are coming across this channel, or if you like the content here, do well to subscribe so that you are notified as soon as I post a video. Bye.